You're about to see an incredible video, an incredible transformation. Just watch till the end.
It's an animal world out there. Watch the World Animal Awareness Society channel and feel right at home. Come, sit, subscribe, and stay a while.
A small local rescue asking for help with a boxer abandoned at a local pound. They told me that her condition was really bad and she was emaciated. And they sent me a picture, but I really couldn't see the picture was really bad. So I went there and I tell you, God, how can people do this? Just have a look. This is Jenny. It's incredible. How can people do this? It's unbelievable. How can someone have a dog, let it get to that stage, and then dump him on a pound? Is completely beyond me. But we're here to save them. We're here to make a wrong, to make it right. And this is actually what moves us. Is the sense of righting a wrong. It's unbelievable. I tell you, after all these years, I still don't get used to it. Tiene el pelo muy corto. Voy a intentarlo sin petarlo. Intentamos un poquito hacia mí, despacito. Más que nada porque si no. Ya está, ahí. So we have the results from the lab. Jenny has leishmaniasis, which is a parasitic disease. It's transmitted by a mosquito bite. Now, when left untreated, this is the result. Leishmaniasis attacks internal organs, attacks the skin, and it really can turn a dog into like a zombie. It's unbelievable. We've seen horrific cases in the past, and I'm really happy to say that this condition, if treated properly, can be managed and the dog can make a full recovery. To this, you must add that the fact that she didn't eat for God knows how long, she didn't drink anything, is completely dehydrated. She has anemia, she has a heart murmur, which is also probably caused by the anemia. There are so many things that we have to touch. She has other parasitic diseases like Ehrlichia, anaplasmosis. So it's going to be tricky. We have to be looking at several fronts. Some of the drugs that we use for some things are incompatible with the drugs used for the other. We have to, this is the tricky part. This is why she's in our hospital, because we have one of the best medical teams in the world and they can handle this. So Jenny is extremely weak, but she's okay, she's at peace, she's resting, she's starting to eat, although very little. Some people wrote that we should feed her a lot. No, you can't feed her a lot right now. You have to be very careful. First, you start with feeding her through fluids and small amounts, and little by little she'll be eating more. I really believe that she's gonna make an incredible change, but there are so many things, so many variables that we have to consider. Many people ask, is she blind? How are her eyes? Her eyes are in this condition because of leishmaniasis. We believe that as soon as she starts making progress, her eyes are little by little going to clear up. She doesn't have any cataracts. And by the way, Jenny is 1 year old. She's 1 year old. So guys, thank you very much for being here. Thanks for your support to Jenny and to our animals. And please don't forget that everything you see here can only happen thanks to the contributions of our friends.
¡Madre mía, qué rico la salchicha! Es muy buena. La perrita, que sí. Está buena ella. Madre mía, qué rico. Mira.
Ay, ay, ay. Hi, today's video is going to be very brief. This is an update on Jenny. Jenny was rescued last week from a local pound. When I arrived there, I just couldn't believe my eyes. She was completely emaciated, barely alive. She arrived to the hospital, went into intensive care, and we've been gradually starting to feed her again, to provide her nutrition. And it's a very complicated process because you cannot feed her as much as she wants. She will likely have bigger problems if we did this. At the same time, we have to monitor her kidneys, her liver, and give her the drugs to battle the disease that she has, leishmaniasis. It's a complicated situation, and it's a very delicate balance. But I'm very happy to tell you that she's putting on weight. She has put 3 kilos. 3 kilos is like 6 pounds, so we're extremely happy. Still, she's still very thin, very thin, and it will take her a while until she's in a much more stable position. Anyway, for now, here's Jenny.
que sí? Buena ella. Madre mía, qué rico. Mira. Ay, ay, ay.
Ay, ay, ay. So Jenny is doing much better. We have to be very careful about the way things go. We have to be monitoring her kidneys, her liver, and make sure that everything happens right when it should. So for now, everything is going well. Well, Jenny is in intensive care. For those of you who want to see the after story, this is not the right video because she was just rescued yesterday. She's fighting for her life right now.
As we're sitting here in silence, all I'm hearing is the rain. Don't mean to be so quiet, but there's nothing left to say. It's been going for a long time, but it's hard to cut the ties when there's no turning back, no. And we're saying goodbye, trying to make it work, and I gave it all. I've been fighting, fighting, fighting for love, that I got nothing, nothing, nothing from. Try to fit him up, this can't be right. We are at a point where we just can't pretend things will be alright if we just start again. I've been fighting, fighting, fighting for love. Used to be the perfect lovers, used to be the closest friends. I didn't want no other, but this man has got a hand. It's been going for a long time. We've been living in a lie when there's no turning back, no. And we're saying goodbye, try to make it work, and I gave it all. I've been fighting, fighting, fighting for love, that I got nothing, nothing, nothing from. Try to fit him, but this can't be right. We are at a point where we just can't pretend things will be alright if we just start again. I've been fighting, fighting, fighting for love, fighting for love.
So that was Jenny's story. She arrived to us being like a zombie dog. She could barely walk. She was nearly dead. And then, wow, incredible transformation. So guys, this was possible thanks to you. Thank you very much for being here. Thanks for your support, and please don't forget that everything you see can only happen if we have your help.
All I'm hearing is the rain. Don't mean to be so quiet, but there's nothing left to say. It's been going for a long time, but it's hard to cut the ties when there's no turning back, no. And we're saying goodbye, trying to make it work, and I gave it all. I've been fighting, fighting, fighting for love, that I got nothing, nothing, nothing from. Try to fit him up, this can't be right. We are at a point where we just can't pretend things will be alright if we just start again. I've been fighting, fighting, fighting for love. Used to be the perfect lover.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
¡Qué bonita que está, por favor! ¡Hola, cariño! ¡Madre mía, pero qué bonita está! Los niños están a punto de llegar. Vienen ya. ¡Cariño! Las orejitas que las tenía tan mal, madre mía. ¡Ay! ¡Qué ha venido!
Hola, cariño. Hola, hola.
Waiting on the day when we don't feel the same. We've come a long way. Don't got nothing to say when there's no one to blame. I'm not letting it fade.
Jenny's story is a story about compassion, hope, and determination. And this is how she ended up. Guys, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for being part of our stories and our rescue journeys. And please don't forget that everything we do can only happen if we have your support.
Dad, I hear you're recording for the World Awareness Society. What is that?
Yeah, you mean World Animal Awareness Society? Well, I'm a volunteer with the World Animal Awareness Society, Emerson. I volunteer my voice for use in animal rescue videos. And I don't know if you know this, but everyone at the World Animal Awareness Society is a volunteer.
But what do they do?
They're award-winning volunteer filmmakers who have interacted with 2,200 animal welfare nonprofits, including Maddie's Fund and Austin Pets Alive, providing information-rich content to more than 45 countries in the last 10 years.
Dad, what's that mean?
Okay, how about this? They make short movies about animals that are in peril, that are hurting, in bad shape or dying, or homeless in the streets. They film rescuers doing heroic work so they can focus on saving lives. The World Animal Awareness Society posts the rescue videos on social media, and then they're broadcast on TV, sharing the heroic stories with people all over the world so they can understand what's really going on.
Cool. I like animals. How did you start volunteering?
Well, I met their director through social media and saw the work that they were doing and knew that I could help their cause. So I asked if I could volunteer. I am very fortunate to have really great jobs providing the voice to so many shows that I believe it's important to give back. Since I've been volunteering with the World Animal Awareness Society, they have created the 7th most influential YouTube channel for dog rescue lovers in the world, WA2S Films.
That's so cool. Hey, Dad, nice job. Do you think I could volunteer too?
You already are, Em. You already are.
You're watching the World Animal Awareness Society.
Yep, that'll do, Emerson. That'll do.
You're watching the World Animal Awareness Society.